Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Preseason. This is day one of Preseason, and I'm going to lay out a couple things for you just to help you get moving in the right direction. Preseason, or preparation week, for those of you who are returning, a lot of this will be familiar, but I always try and add new twists so you keep it fresh. For those of you who are here for the first time, this is an important week. Because we got to get our minds ready, we got to get our bodies ready. But first of all, before I say any of that, I want you to start thinking about your motivation for being here. If, I'm just going to be real honest, if our motivation is purely for physical change, then it's only going to last so long, and when it gets hard, chances are we're going to quit. Because physical change only goes so deep. And in reality, if we need the physical change, there might be something that's even deeper down there, and something that's even more powerful than just, I want my body to change, is the lasting effects of that. So things like the desire for more energy, the desire to realize what you're capable of, the knowledge that this is something that you can do, but you can't do it by yourself. That's a powerful thing because that helps you stay connected. I also want you to really, I want to challenge the mindset of doing this purely for physical change, and instead do it because it's healthy. Do it because it's the best thing for your body. Do it because you're going to have so many physical benefits, and the byproduct of that is weight loss for those of us who may have that in our goals and our body is in need of a little shedding of pounds. I also want to tell you that things, putting all of that stock in numbers, it's a little dangerous because, for instance, the program that I'm about to start, 80-Day Obsession, the big thing that I've heard from a lot of people is, you know what, the numbers don't change a ton, but your body changes a ton, and that's the importance of progress pictures. So we measure progress in so many different ways, but we want to especially pay attention to how we feel and the way that is going to affect our life, not just us, but also those we love. So this is just a bunch of food for thought as we get started, because typically people start this, especially after the new year, thinking, ugh, my body feels gross, I don't want to look in the mirror, all these things, I don't fit in my clothes, and I get that, and actually I'm feeling a lot of that myself too. But right now for me, I'm saying, you know what, I feel so much better when my nutrition is good. I'm mentally in a much better place when I'm getting that exercise in every day. All of these things. So a few things to lay out real quick. You are going to be so much better off if you start to put into practice some things this week. The first is water. So we're aiming for half our body weight in ounces. For some of you, this is not hard. For a lot of you, this may be a big shift, or you've gotten out of the habit of doing that. I'm really good at drinking in the beginning half of my day, but kind of let it slip in the end and then end my day somewhat dehydrated. And then I start the next day wanting to go to a workout with not enough hydration. So it's this important cyclical thing that we are constantly kind of staying hydrated. So aim for clear pee, and half your body weight in ounces is a good kind of test. Everybody's a little bit different. You may want to drink from a straw to make it go faster. I just chug a big glass of water in the morning. If you're someone who already has these habits somewhat in place, it's an added thing if you don't already do this, is start your day off right away with water. That's for everybody. One of the best ways, as soon as I do that, I feel my digestive system starting, all sorts of things. So start to try to implement that habit of starting your day with a big glass of water, and then before you even go to your workout, you've kind of prepped your body. Sleep is also really necessary. This is going to be, for me, this is one of my big challenges. I know that my day is going to start off better for me personally, when I have some time with God and then do my workout. But in order to do that, I got to get up pretty early. And in order to do that, I need to make sure I'm going to bed at the right time. So start to really consider this week. And if you need to kind of start to ease back your bedtime or your wake up time, do it now. Don't wait till next Monday, because that might be a little shocking to your system. And you'll end next week really tired. So sleep and water. Nutrition. Start to familiarize yourself with your nutrition plan for your program if it is new. For those of you doing 80-day obsession, it is kind of exciting because it's still using the awesome container system, but there's a lot of tweaks on it and really helping us to know what our body needs when throughout the day. And I think it will actually make planning easier. For those of you, really almost all of you, the container system applies for your program. If it doesn't, then really check out that nutrition guide so you're making sure that you're giving your body the nutrition it needs. Most people, and we're going to talk more about that on Wednesday, most people, or a lot of people, especially people who have big weight loss goals, actually aren't getting enough. And sometimes they want to cheat the system a little bit and cut some containers out because either one, they don't feel like eating them, or two, they think that they're going to get ahead of the game if they do that, and it's actually going to work against you. Sometimes people say, I'm not progressing like I want to, I'm not losing the weight, and I say, are you getting all your containers in? And they say, no. And then when they make that shift, suddenly the pounds start to come off. So our body needs nutrition. We need that to make progress. It's good for us, energy, all that stuff. So don't cheat yourself. Eat more food. Or just sometimes it's a matter of, I just need to make some replacements of better choices. So get to know your nutrition plan. I just have all this caramel corn that was given to me, and I have trouble throwing away food, but I don't even like it that much. So today, I'm throwing it away. That's hard for me to do because I don't want to waste stuff. But you know what? It's not good for me. It's not good for my kids. So I'm tossing it away. So what I want you to do is comment below this video and tell me, I talked about water. I talked about sleep. I talked about getting to know your nutrition plan, throwing away the junk food. I want you to share one or two tangible steps, action steps that you can take today and this week to start to kind of ease yourself into the mindset and the physical activities that need to happen to be prepared to kick off Monday, the 15th, with good focus and kind of mental preparation. So that's the first thing. Comment below with that, and then comment below with the time that you plan to do your workout. May not be the same every day, but I tell my voice students this: if you don't schedule in your practice time, it's probably not going to happen. If you don't schedule in your workout, chances are it's not going to happen. If there's any possibility for you of doing it at the beginning of the day, I'm going to encourage you to do that, because typically if we don't, it's much easier to let the day go by and to not get it done. Some of you, the morning is not the best for you, and that is okay. That is not the only way. But I find for a lot of people that is helpful. Does that mean that probably you need to get up before your kids or you need to wake up a little earlier? Yeah, but I find that by and large I'm way better. Now, again, let me say, there are some people out there for whom afternoon and evenings is better, or your work schedule doesn't work for that, whatever. Whatever's best for you is good, but just really think about that. I think that's it. I'm excited to have you here. This is day one. We're going to do introductions, I think, probably tomorrow. We're going to talk about meal planning and goal setting and things like that. We are back at it, and I want you to commit to being here, whether you have a great day or whether you have a crappy day. Because the reality is, if we disappear on the challenging days, then we're not letting this group and me as your coach and the community work for you. One of the biggest things that people appreciate is when they see real challenges and realize that they're not alone. Isolation and shame are not allowed here. If you have a crummy day, then that's okay. Just share, be present, be honest. If you don't feel comfortable posting in the group, send me a personal message, but don't disappear. And I'm not going to disappear on you. I've been there. I've done it. It's never helpful. We need each other. We are created for community. So plug in, check in, be here, connect, use this group, and stay tuned. We're going to have a great time, and I am pumped to have you here. If you have any friends or family who want to join us and they've been thinking about it, or you think you might like to invite an accountability partner, it's not too late. Connect them with me, and we'll get them hooked in and ready to go, assuming they don't already have another coach. So any friends or family who don't already have another coach, I would love to have them here. All right, have a great day.